Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is Samuel Durbridge, or Samuel Loomis, newly awakened. I also want to let you know that flaws aren't a big deal. We make mistakes, we say little things, people make fun of us. Well, they're only making fun of themselves if they choose to do that. But some are not doing it to make fun. They're just trying to work with you in the attention, because everybody's stressed in some way, hurt in some way. But we don't need to project our hurt on each other. So let's bless each other. So this recording is going to be about, I'm going to sum up what I just mentioned. And what it was I have this belief and this focus that I get my desired life. The knock at the door, certain things happen, certain things occurs. There's a scavenger hunt. I have a lot of cool fun dates with this girl. I get things set up in my house within the week. I get things, goals put together with this girl that I meet. She meets me why I'm somewhere, and she does a particular thing that I would know it's her and she knew it me. And it's kind of like love at first touch, where we just know in our heart and our spirit, and we just know who each other is. And that is how I know that the girl will be the girl. And it's going to be different. But even if someone tries to trick me in other ways, I'll know how and what this individual is. They'll be authentic. They won't be fake. I'm a very empathic individual, and they also eat organic vegan foods. And we have dinner and we eat those things and we do those things together and we enjoy it. And she and I learn from each other in the ways that we both have always wanted. Miracles happen around each other because we have belief that that's what will happen and occur. She'll have her own house and life at the same time I get mine. Either she's gotten it before or she will. So we won't have to worry about finances or anything to try to be there for each other in that way. But we have contingencies and protections for ourselves and for our future. And so it's just going to be amazing. She's going to, many others believe that they think they know what my girl is or what, but that they make it conditional. It's unconditional, okay? That's why I'm about unconditional belief, not conditional religious belief, where you're not going to get it unless you do certain things, but they promise blessings that if you do, and then they say, well, the reason why it hasn't happened because it's God's timing. No, the reason why things don't happen is because our lack of focus and intensity into making it be something, rather than following our hearts and knowing that it already is, and then making it happen through its already is, forgiving the doubt, putting judgments aside, and blessing all that are involved on why it hasn't and why it will now be, and blessing what has been to what is now already happened. So changing from what was and has been happening to a new happening of what our focus, and that the past created this future, and that we're okay, and that we're amazing, and that we're good people and beings. So I'm going to bring up something that is so powerful, so immensely amazing and happy, that it's so cool. So this is what it is. What you can do is, this practice is, I took ideas from Greg Braden information that I got drawn to and manifested, and techniques that really helped me and helped me feel a path of feeling of healing and belief, and that it was so unconditional and yet peaceful unconditional, in a good way of unconditional, meaning there was no conditions. You have to do it this way or that way. You do it in a tailored way that you feel works for you and your belief. And so what it is you don't expect others that are in the group doing your belief. No, you let them be theirs too, and that theirs and yours are unconditionally and can make it happen. That there's no problem with them doing it theirs and you doing it yours, and that it works for them and you. Unconditional. So very peaceful, very powerful. So this is what you do. First, you focus on your desired vision board life, What is it that you want? What is it you desire? You show people, you tell people, you bring it up and you say, okay, it happens this way. I get this. This person comes to me in this way. I receive this, this way, and it just happens. And they don't need to know all the details. Some people think they need to know details, so tell them as much detail as you can, but also let them be aware they don't need to worry about all the details as your belief. And so for you and your desire, they accept that and they just believe without judgment for the way you want it in, and that it will work in the way you want it in, and it's okay and blissful, and you'll be fine, and that you'll be drawn into the peaceful heavenly realm and desire. Don't think that the person's going anywhere other than where they desire to go, and don't think that they're not going to go somewhere that you feel only people go if they do what you feel is needed. No, trust that they're going to go and somehow be where they feel is in their belief. Even if it could be similar to your heaven, it's going to be, they could still end up in your heaven and you'll be in their heaven together. So the heaven you think and the heaven they think may be the same heaven, but it's going to be unconditional blissful more than what you thought. Not thinking that they want to go to somewhere that you don't consider heaven. That's their heaven. That's where they feel heaven is, and it will be blissful. If they would be happier in another place, and they'll be in a place that's more happier than they ever thought, and unconditional. But they won't be required to do the things that you've been told to require in necessarily. So put judgments aside, blissful technique. They did this in science, they did this in religious teachings. This is how Christ and other peacemakers taught. Let blessings be blessings for others. And it doesn't matter who's doing the blessing. If it's a blessing, it's going to work. And if they say they're doing it in the name of that which blesses, and it blesses them, then it is of them. He told that to his apostles. He told it to other people that Christ did and others. I was told in a different experience by a higher form that came in that person that I need to teach my wisdom and understanding to others because that's what I feel I want to do, and that's what I feel is important because I have a good heart and that my thoughts and feelings need to be expressed and told. So that's why I do it. And I stand up for that and I tell people because that is what is needed. I was told to do that when I was in the religion too, in the patriarchal blessing that I was given. It says it right in there. But when I talk to this higher form, it was saying it's more unconditional than your blessing, but it will be as though that is the way that that it is, but it's more unconditional than what it's saying. You're fine because of your heart. That's what I was told. Regardless what is, there will be many beings that are said to come again, and that is because of belief that people want that. There will be something like that that will be amazing, where it will be as if they manifested that beings to exist from us, from a future form to come into this past form to tell us. We have made it happen because we want it that way, but it's going to be more unconditional, more forgiving, because that's what a lot of people have been hoping for because of pain. They want to be right. They want to be the one that's good. They want to be lifted up from the problems individually. Some want something else, and those that want something else are going to get that something else for them, but those that don't want that won't get that. And that's what I was told. It's going to be fine. Everybody that cares and loves is okay. So I was told to call on that name and to tell people that those that want to call upon Jesus that he'll answer, or that being will answer. That being is not a he or a she. It was really weird for me to have that concept back then, but now I feel regardless whether it was an illusion or something in my mind or whatever, it was awesome. I healed for 4 days. I was able to read people's minds around me and feelings more than I ever had before, and I was told what to do, and that by the end of 2019, I would do something amazing that would finally give me the answers I've been looking for and aware of, and I did, to the fullness that I felt needed. And then I was told that you can naturally heal, you can manifest things and bless things. And then I was also told that yes, secret attacks and things have happened to me, but forgive them, love them, and bless them. And do what you can to protect yourself. But if you die, it's okay. You'll be fine, but you won't die. you're going to be provided those things that you want because of your heart. Because of your heart, you'll be provided it. It will be okay. You're an amazing being. You all are amazing beings, and that's what I was told. So that's what was so cool about this experience. And so I'm going to tell you, I was told that we all can bless. The children can bless. Come like a little child. Children can pray for snow, pray for rain, pray for things to change, and it will happen instantly. Wish on a well, wishing well, and bless. I did that when I was a little child. I wished on a star, and I wished in a wishing well. And on Temple Square, when I was in that belief, I did that in a fountain that doesn't even work anymore. Against that, I noticed a little teeny one that I did, and it worked. But it was working at that time. And they had water in that at the time, and I asked, can I do this? Can I put coin in there? And my mom or the workers said it was okay, so I did. And so that was when I was little, and I did what I did, and I didn't tell anybody what my wish was, and the wish came true. And it happened in different ways. The first one came on Christmas. The other came from my brother later or before. He gave us what I wanted when the other wasn't given. Or was it before? Did I get that before? And then anyway, but it was for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and it was for Sega. I wanted both. And I felt that it could happen. And it did through the prayer of belief. And so I've tried many different techniques before and after, and I realize it's connected to government agreements and things, and that they listen to the minds and thoughts of children and people. But it was really my faith, and I even wished on a star, and things happened when I was in Manti. When they did the Manti pageant a long time ago, I noticed that wishing on a star and doing the things that Disney has mentioned and others have mentioned, regardless who's teaching it and why, and whether it's some evil conspiracy or connection agreement to lead you down a wrong path, your thoughts and your feelings matter, and your emotions is one. So your thoughts, your heart, and your gut. Your gut is a lymphatic system. That's why when you feel gut feelings, those gut feelings are your worries and ideas, and then they manifest the more you hold to those worries and ideas. Intuition, you doubt an individual and you create them to be that way. When you stop doubting and putting them down and you think good, I'm not saying don't listen to your gut. I'm saying don't let your gut dictate who people are and what they'll be. Because if they're not that way, you're going to make them the way they aren't, or seem as if they're that way. Even though my brothers and family and I have had our problems and we don't communicate as well as I or they would want, or don't have in contact, they're welcome to talk to me, as long as they're not bringing their game stalker programs or things at me if they're part of that. Now, I don't want to think that they're part of that. I say that because I have to say that, because I know the agreements are there and I know some concerned systems with them. But I bless them, and I hope that they're okay. And I hope that they understand my hesitancy because of the lack of true belief that we've had for each other, and the difference of understanding each other's pains, and them not being able to understand my pains all the time. And I forgive them for that too. I hope they have forgiveness for me, but regardless, I understand if they choose not to. I forgive myself for my lack of being able to be what they need me to be, and I understand why that is. It has to deal with my health, has to deal with my situations of focus that it has been. But now we can bless that away. So the technique is, you bless the circumstance that has been or is. And you say that, okay, even though it is this way and has been this way, I bless those people and those situations and circumstance, and the things that were good from that circumstance is what I'll get more of. And then I'll get even more of that I want now is now the new circumstance. So all the things I like and appreciate and have been helping me, even those things that I'm not appreciating that I should have more, I appreciate all the good that was there. And then I appreciate what is there, and that it will be more and above more than what I need. And it will be awesome, and it's going to be amazing. And if I don't get it from that place, it will be from a new place that's going to be more unconditional, more powerful, more amazing. But I do bless and thank all the good and the bad that's occurred without judgment, to be this new circumstance where I have all the life and desired dream goal list, and I did given. I have the 400 million to 8 billion equivalency. I'm going to say 8 billion because go high. You don't need to go low. You just say where the least is and the most. The most is what matters because then it can help more people. And then I can do more businesses that are organic, natural forms like the rainforests are said to be. But whatever is fully natural and correctly the way it's meant to, that's what will be. And then we're all good. And we're now all healed. We can bless and think and love them as if they hear us and feel us because the plants do and everything does. And it's there for our nourishment. So we care for them. Now, the next thing is you bless that it is now already happened. It's blessed that that circumstance, and this is, see, I'm taking the blessing idea and I'm tweaking it my way. So I bless the fact that it already is my heart and my soul. It's already been given, and I have the funds. I met the girl. I have the relationship I want. I have the peaceful, blissful life. My teeth are now, the metal is taken out. I'm healed, and I have holistic. My teeth are regrowing back, or I've been able to find a way to regrow or have something in place that's healthy and won't damage my brain and my systems and my pineal gland. That provides visualization will start healing. It's already healed now. And then my focus and my heart and my healing in my back, my mind, and my spirit are now healed. Now, the next thing that you focus is you bless others and you bless your focus. And whenever you feel pain, you say, I bless you, pain. I bless you. And you focus. And if you see that someone's blessing themselves, bless them too, so that that pain and feeling can be blessed. Because as you do that for them, now you're healing you and them. Oh, see? And as I did that, guess what just happened? It's healing. And it happens in the past, future, and present. So when you watch this video, do that for you and any of your pains. I bless them for you away. You're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed. You're healed. You're healed. You're healed. Through the grace of I Am's will, we are all healed. We are all blessed. We are all abundant. We are all wonderful. And so you bless the circumstance of what it's been into what it shall be, that you now have the funds, you now have the financial security, you now have the free society, if that's what it will be. But go for what you feel is more acceptable right now and that you require, so that it's believable. And even if it's unbelievable, just trust it, believe it. If that matters to you and you know it's important, you might as well go for that than suffering, right? And trust. And then just you'll be inspired to do little acts if you're required. And then because of those inspirational acts, small or big, it will cause a ripple effect of it coming back to you and to everybody you love around you. Now, the next focus is you bless those who caused the current circumstance, those who did it, who caused it by name, or that you felt were delaying it or doubting it or causing the pain to continue or the thoughts of creation to be. You can do it by name of them, or you can say whoever and all is involved that I feel or have felt, it is all healed. It's okay. They're all healed. I'm healed. They're blessed. They have what they want in the same way I want for me. And then I just blessed for me, and those that want the same are blessed for that. And you bless them for what has been and what you have learned from it, and that you bless now what it shall be, that they are now blessed with the same of now it's a way that they no longer have to doubt or feel or cause those things to you or others or whatever, and that they're healed, you're blessed, and you do this without judgment. That means any enemies, any feelings, they're not enemies. They're just beings that chose to do something based on rules and agreements or choices and feelings that they thought they were right about, that they're following with their belief and choices and their reactions to their pains or pains you do at them, or that everybody felt is being done, reacting to pain of non-healing. And instead, not all of that is all blessed. It's blessed. It's no longer there. It was, but it's blessed and healed without judgment. And we don't have to worry that we're going to have to do anything necessarily for if it doesn't work or if this doesn't work. No, it's worked. It's blessed. It's fine. We're okay. And you keep doing this so that it is. And then when you have time and when you feel down, just know and just say, I bless, I care, you're okay. I bless you, you're okay. I love you, thank you. And it heals not just that spot, but everything connected, that whole spine. You feel the cold healing process or warmth or whatever is needed to heal it will be healed. The process of love, appreciation, you are now healed. You are now loved from the heart to the body, to the soul, from all energy connections. Within, to the without. The inner world, outer world type of idea. Now, the next thing is then you bless the witnesses. You bless the witnesses of all the people that have been aware of the circumstances, regardless of their opinions and feelings, blessing them for witnessing what they have, and then blessing yourself as a witness. You're blessing yourself. You can bless yourself. You can bless others. It's okay. You can give yourself a blessing. You're blessed because you're blessing through the connections of the energy field of the beings that bless. Okay? And that's what you do. And that is whoever and whatever you feel drawn to do. This is your choice for you and for others. Everybody is blessed by what you feel is right to be blessed in. I remember going to a funeral a long time ago, and I remember having to pray in a different way than I was used to, and that we were told, let's pray to make up for any of their lack of their prayer not working because our prayers work better than theirs. This is not how this works. This is an unconditional way of prayer where everybody's prayer, regardless of conditional or unconditional, works unconditionally. Okay? That means your thoughts about other people's prayers for you become unconditional, even if they're trying to conditionalize it. That's how powerful this is. And I think this is the best explanation I brought this up in. So I prayed and I meditated myself. I love the Seventh Heaven show. I don't agree with eating meat necessarily like they promote in there or other things, but I do go towards my form and I let them do them and me be me. And they say that in there too, but they bring up some really cool things. When Lucy was a little girl and someone passed away, they wondered, she says, you know what? I remember being in a place before I was born and it wasn't in the womb. I remember being somewhere else. And she was so young that she remembered being somewhere else. And I've heard children say that, and I've heard my nieces or other people say this, I've learned some things from them. And I've learned things when they were little about stuff. We're all okay. We're all fine. We're all awesome. And it's really silly the way that things are. We're told that certain individuals or certain beings are bad or evil. What I think is bad is saying that certain individuals are bad. What I feel is wrong is my choice of awareness. I don't agree with any kind of abuse and any abusive actions or anything that I was being pushed or felt as a younger child or adolescent individual or still learning and controlled and not aware. I grew out of it. When I became aware last year in 2019, all the things that I felt were wronged in my past, I felt horrible. And I didn't do anything too horrible that I feel horrible about. But the things that I did do weren't illegal. They were more, why did I treat people that way? Why did I do that? I should have been better. I should have been kinder. But it's okay, and I forgive myself. And it was because I was following an unconditional belief that I didn't need to necessarily follow my heart. I was following what a church was telling me to do or saying that that's what God wants us to do. And I realized that that's not what he intends or they intend or the higher form of us intend us to do. We've been tricked and lied by organizations and trickery of systems to comply to secret organization laws of criminal institutions. And we need to bless them and forgive them. They did what they felt they needed to do to get something out of people and to have their way of their belief of society that they think is what matters to them. I don't have any belief in any kind of blood sacrifices that need to be done. that never should have been done, in my opinion, my feelings. Those others think differently, that's your choice. But no sacrifice is required. We don't need to burn candles. We don't need to touch stones. We can touch anything that's energy that we feel is energy. Do I have stones? Sure, I have some cool stones that I think have healing powers that I'll touch now and then when I feel drawn or feel like I want protection or a feeling of love. But it's because the stones are alive. They are a life form too. And I love them and I appreciate them. And I know that whatever properties they have, they can help me. And because of the belief in those ideas of that's what the stone does, then the stone does that. So I want people to know that I appreciate everybody and I care about everybody and I have belief in me. So we bless the witnesses of all that witness pain and suffering and the lack of things that now they don't lack, and now they have their vision board desires and their hopes and their stresses and their knowledge of what to eat and what will heal them and help them. We can be able to heal each other, grow back limbs and eyesight and abilities. And we can do amazing things because we are amazing. Everybody is. So I bless you, I protect you, and I ask you to do the same with me. Bless, bless, bless us. Bless, bless, bless me. In Jesus' name, if you want to do that, I would say in Jesus, Metatron, those are the two that have helped me in my life. But I don't see them necessarily as angels or demons of something. They might be trickery demons. Others might think that, it's just a pretend. Whatever the energy of good that has been brought to me by those focuses are amazing. And other spirits and other beings that might be around me. I know that if there is such things as spirits and guardian angels and guardian spirits of family still around, which I really think is possible. Too many occurrences and awarenesses from others to say otherwise. People that are religious and non-religious have noticed it and have experienced. There are just this belief that I know that I hold to what I know is important, and I'm excited because I already have that which I wish to have. So I get a knock on my door, things come under that door, they're given to me. If you want the same to happen for you, I will bless the same thing for that to happen to you. Start doing your own sketches or stick figure or whatever you can do. If you can't do that, then just think of it. Bless it. If you can hear me and you can understand me, even if no one else can hear you or understand you, no, I bless you. I love you. So you can show this to people that are in, or have them listen to it and show it to them. For those in the hospital, those that are in bed rest, those that are considered comatose, those that are considered, a vegetable, they all may be hearing us and we may not know it. So tell them, we bless you. We love you. You're already going to be amazing. Just think in your mind that you're already healed and you're doing what you have loved doing before, and that you'll be able to do even better and more things, and see yourself as if you've already achieved that, and you're going to get out of that hospital bed and you're going to be amazing. And have them think that way for that, and let them have that dream if that's what they want. If they want to go to a heavenly form of heaven, that's where they'll go. So I'm going to tell you that I bless you. I care about you. I will not judge you for your choices of food eating anymore. That's your choice. I know what helps and I'm aware, and I hope I only tell people things so that they can be aware of what they're not aware of. But do your own research. I'm not going to tell you in this video, but I wanted to let you know that I do have belief in organic vegan eating and oils like lavender oil and other oils that heal. And then I try different oils to see if they affect me. Tree oils don't always help for me, but I've tried them different times. But there have been other oils that I noticed did help me. And so I kind of pick and choose and see what helps and what I respond to and what my body responds to. And it tells me by the responses whether it likes those things or not. Now, I realize that with organic vegan, it takes us 6 to 9 months detox. So at first, your body's going to kick out all the toxins, so it may not like it. And then eventually you'll notice healing and amazing things. And then after a year and a half, you'll notice even more things. I've been doing it for about 2 years, almost 3 years, but for at least a year and a half consistently. And it's been amazing. I haven't gotten sick as much by doing that. I haven't gotten the flu. And when I did have sicknesses, I did the organic shakes and foods, and then it healed it really fast. It was really cool. So I bless you. Now, when you do these 3 things where you bless the circumstance from what it is to what it shall be, you bless those who cause the circumstance, even yourself, even if unintentionally, and into what you want to be blessed now, like the first. And then the third, you bless the witnesses and all those that witness, regardless of it, of their opinions or focuses, and forgive without judgment. And then now they're blessed for the same occurrence and whatever they want in that attitude. And if they don't want to be blessed in that way, they'll be blessed in the ways they want to be blessed. And that's what you say. And then you say, I bless, I bless, I bless. Now, now, now. And then you do it until you cry, they say, in your heart or in your mind. And even if you don't physically cry or aren't, you follow your heart and you feel amazing. Oh, wow, I just felt it. So I do have some tear feeling of it, so it's working. And then we bless, and then you can say the blessing of waza, 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 to heal bladder cancers out of you, to not kill, but to heal. And without judgment, you don't judge it and say, okay, if it doesn't work, then we're going to do surgery. If it doesn't work, we're going to do this. No, you bless it and believe, and you follow what you feel is right for you. If you choose to do surgery, that's fine. That's your choice. That's your decision. That's what you go toward. But you don't necessarily need to. When you get to the point of blessing and caring, it blesses. Will this work for everybody? Not necessarily for those that don't or aren't sure. Make sure you're okay with it no matter what, and that you don't try to define whether it will or won't. Just know that you're okay with what you choose, and that you're fine, and that you know you'll be okay. When I did organic vegan, I questioned it and I wasn't sure it would help, and it did. Then it started helping me in other ways. I experienced other weird experiences. So I may have to do another video on that recording, but I want people to know that I care about you, I trust in you, and I know that you all matter. You're all important, and you're all amazing. So I bless you with my heart. If you want to reach out to me, you can email me, durbidsamuel@gmail.com. I'll put links below. You can also call me 801-499-4494. I do record everything for my safety. But again, I bless you that everything you desire and hope for, it's already happened, it's already happened, it's already happened, it's already done, it's already done, it's already done. Now, now, now. You're blessed. Thank you so much. Take care.